All right, this is where we got up to last time, where you're looking at using Excel to simulate this thing. Okay, so we've done the first year of starting this thing off with $600, putting $50 a week in, and the interest rate is 1.4. So just remember these three here. In fact, I'm going to make them yellow. Okay, those three there, they are the ones that you change, and then everything else can adjust. So if you started it with $1,000, everything adjusts. If you did start it with $1,000, you'd end up with $3,600 at the end. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Now we want to actually run this consecutively over a number of years. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to put it in column I. Just copy it next to it. Okay. Now, let's think about this. I'm going to call that year 2. So just click on, it says year 1, go up to the formula bar, change that to a 2. Okay, so this is the second year of running the same account. But we're not starting with $1,000. In the second year, we're starting with whatever finished in the first year. So I'm going to click on that and go equals, and scroll all the way down to that one there and click on that one, because that's what you want to start the thing off with. Hit enter. Okay, so it's reading G60 all the way down the bottom of this column here. Let's assume also that we can save more than $50, because as you go through your apprenticeship, you'll get more income. Okay, your pay rate goes up. Let's say you reckon, I'm going to go $70 a week in that one there. And let's assume that the interest rate stays the same for now. We won't change that. All right, so let's see what's going on here. If we click on this, look at the first week 1. We got P is reading L4. Yep, so that works. Now we want to change this, because if you click on this one, see, we're looking at here, D6, we were going all the way back over here to D6. So let's change that. It's now L6. So I'm just going to click there, make that an L. All right, now I know it's still 1.4, that's because we haven't changed that one. But if we needed to change that, we want it to register that. Time is still 1 divided by 52, because we're doing weekly. The I is still good. It's still going that times that divided by 100. So, yep, I can live with that one. The balance, though, look at this. It's adding D5, which is way back here when we could only afford $50. Now we can afford $70. So I'm going to change that. What is that? L5. Okay, so I'll go up here to D. Get rid of the D, put an L. Okay, so that one is L5. That one is L4. Excellent. All right, but this one's good because it's reading there. That's fine. But the problem is that one's still D6. That one's still got D5 in it. So I need to copy this one down. In fact, just to make it all in one go, I'm just going to highlight those there, because I now want to fix all of these ones. Oop, what did I do? I'm going to copy all of those to everything that's underneath. And that, let's do that again. Yep. That should fix it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. If I click on, say, week 5, let's check it. Yep, it's getting K, which is that one. It's getting N, which is the interest, yep. And it's going to L5, which is my weekly deposit. Excellent. Okay, so that has fixed it. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just reuse this. So at the end of the second year, I should have 7,348. All right, well, let's do it again, because we want to do 4 years in total. So I'm going to highlight that. Don't know why I just did that. Okay, I'm going to go copy, chuck it over there into Q and paste. All right, so that's now year 3. So I'm just going to change that to 3. Now my starting amount, what's going on there? It's reading 060. See that there? 060. That would work because that's O. That's my balance. And yep, 060 is my balance. So that's fine. It's reading the year before. Let's say, just for interest's sake, by year 3, I can afford $90 a week. And let's say my interest rate's now changed because banks don't say the same. Let's say it's 1.3. Okay. So I need to fix this up because this is still using year 2 info. Let's check the principal there. Yep, it's accessing that number there. That's fine. Now this is accessing all the way over there in L. So I need to change that to T because it's T6. Yep, so I've got to change this L to a T. All right. And my balance here, it's using L5, which was the $70. I wanted to use that 90. So I'm going to change that to a T. Okay. So that's that first row sorted, but I've still got to copy this info all the way down. So I'm going to those marks there, copy, and then all the way to the bottom there, to week 52, paste. All right, let's just do a quick double check. So if I go to week 5, yep, it's looking at E5. It's looking at S, row S, so column S, which is my P, and column V, which is the interest. Excellent. All right, so that's working. So by the end of the 3 years, I should have $12,000. All right, this is getting better. Now we do the same thing again. Let's highlight everything. Copy. And paste. Okay. All right, so let's check what's going on here. So it's gone, the starting amount, oh, hang on, let's change that to year 4. All right. Now, my starting amount, W60, yep, so that's W, 60 is all the way down the bottom, that's cool. Let's assume by the time you're 4th year, let's go $110. And let's say the interest rates change. It's, I know, now up to 1.5. There you go, living the dream. All right, now, what's going on here? So AB4, yep, that's working. Now my rate, I need it to be AB6. So I'm going to change there. By the way, the reason why it's AB is because we run out of the alphabet and it just starts the alphabet over again. Oops, hang on, what did I do there? Oh, I've got ABT. Just AB. Right, that's better. And my balance here, I need to change that T5 into AB5. AB, get rid of the T. All right. So what's it done? So it's, yep, so it's got AB5. AA is, yep, good. And this is reading that one, excellent. So now, as before, I just get those 4 there. Copy that all the way down to the bottom. Done. All right, so what do we got? We've got about 18,000 at the end there. So let's just backtrack. Okay, so we've got 4 years of an apprenticeship. We're assuming as a first year apprentice, you'll be able to save $50 a week. As a second year, $70 a week. As a third year, $90 a week. And as a 4th year, $110 a week. Okay, and we've got an initial amount that we're starting the account off with. Now, we've gone through the hard work of making these absolute cell references. The reason for that is we can now change pretty much everything. What if I started it off with $900 here? If you cast your eye upon the screen, everything changes. There's a ripple effect through the whole thing and it all changes. If I could just save $55 instead of $50, everything changes. Okay, so you don't have to go and redo anything. You've got it fully automated, and that is how you simulate a savings account using Excel. Now, what you can do, because if you were going to copy and paste this into Word, you want some borders in there. So I would just go copy all of that, go up here to this little toggle switch, and go all borders. And you could even throw some colors in, etc. Okay, so by the end of this lesson, hopefully you've got that all sorted. You've got all 4 years done. Cool.